running yourself ragged on the holiday game.
We know you are. Because even us, the holiday queens of not doing holidays, have already gotten pressures. And I've literally almost said yes to something I didn't want to do already.
No, I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
I didn't,
Good.
but I almost did.
How'd you say no?
Well, I'll tell you. In this episode.
Episode 4.
Under scheduling for a hell yes holiday. We are the Seesters, and we help some of Silicon Valley's
Oh, gross. We touch feet. Okay.
we hate it. We help some of Silicon Valley's top women through the most stressful times of their careers and lives. And so as we were thinking of some big changes that we've made this past year, the holidays is the biggest one. We've completely rewritten the script of what it means to be a woman in the holiday season.
Yes.
And we've made it our own. So combining those two things, figuring out that we're so awesome at helping some women through the busiest times ever, and we know how to really rock your holidays. So we're putting that together for you in this free video training series.
So let's start talking about one of the major, we did a survey this week, and one of the most major pressures and stressors that is on those of you out there, as you probably know, is having to be perfect and perfectly there for far too many activities.
Yeah.
Everyone you know is having a party. You're supposed to have a party. There's the work party. There's maybe you have a partner and they have a work party. There's all those things.
Yeah.
So we are going to help you figure out how to decrease a lot of those should events and then figure out what to do with your open space that comes right out of that.
Yes, exactly. So the example that I have of something, two things actually. I already had 2 invites for holidays come up, and one of them is with Brent's coworker for doing like a Thanksgiving come over with him and his wife. And it's like, they are lovely people and they're wonderful, but I am an introvert, and spending my time with strangers is draining to me. So I just asked him, I was like, is it vitally important to you, my sweet husband, that I'm there, or can you take Posey? And he was like, I'll take Posey. And we just have that exchange. So, but like, I felt that hold of me, like I should do this and be a good wife and go with a good wife and go with him. I felt that, and I had to really fight against it. And now I'm like, I have a whole life back to myself.
But also, I want to say, asking that question to your sweetheart, like, is this one of those times, your sweetheart, your sister, your mom, your whoever, is this one of those times where you really want me by your side and it's going to matter?
Right.
Or is it one of those where you're like, I'll take someone else / go alone / don't even care if we go. Like, the clarity around that is a savior.
Yes. And giving people an out also. Like, it was your birthday party, and Brent was like, it won't be my best self to be there. And we're like, of course you don't have to go. I don't care that he's there. There's like 7 other people there. If it's not his best self to come, I'm letting him off the hook.
Absolutely.
So let your friends off the hook. Let your partners off the hook, and get yourself off the hook.
Absolutely. And so to get yourself off the hook, one thing you can say, whether it's that you don't want to do Christmas cards this year, you don't want to host your annual party this year, you want to like give yourself a little breathing space. You don't have to be like, I'm never doing this again. That's like a higher hill to climb for sure. Just say, I need to take a breather this one year. I'm going to pause doing Christmas cards. I'm going to pause doing home-baked cookies. I'm going to pause doing, you fill in the blank of the thing that doesn't serve you and your best life and your best holidays and your best, sweetest, joyful, most peaceful time ever.
Absolutely. So there's all of those to-dos that we talked about in another episode, and then now is popping up all the invites. So really take a big deep dive into your own self and think, how many nights a week would I like to be doing something, or days, whatever, doing something social, or whatever. For me, max is 3, and I can't do like multiple weeks of 3 in a row, but like 1 week a month for 3. And so I schedule that. I like literally have my calendar, and I like make sure that there's never more than that. And then that really, if I'm only going to do 8 things this entire holiday season, then they're going to be the 8 best things. So being able to be very clear with your calendar and what really matters to you, and being true and speaking that truth. It's okay to speak that truth and say, I don't want to do all of these things. Even if it's your good friend, even if it's something that they're really into and you're not really into it, like, it's okay to say no, that it's not something for you.
What you can say is, because people are like, I'd love to say no, but what do I say? So you can say things like, I would love to come this year, but I'm so overbooked, I'm worried I wouldn't be my best self. Or, I can't come this year. You don't even have to say why. Just, oh my gosh, I can't come this year, but like send me pictures. I super want to see what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Don't put pressure on the person, but like what they're excited about. I can't wait to see who shows up. I can't wait to see what things you do at your candle party. Like whatever.
Or I know it's going to be so much fun for you. That's so great. And you mean all those things.
Yes.
Like we're not being mean about this. Like you actually are happy for the person that they're doing that thing. You just can't go because it's not your best life. So like really just every invitation, just because you have a moment on your calendar, doesn't mean that you are free to be given to that person or that event. Like you matter, your time matter, and your wants and needs really matter. So with every invite, like even if an invite comes across, I always say I'm going to need to think about it. I need to check my calendar. And like not only does that mean actually checking my calendar, but it means like checking my internal calendar. Does this really still feel okay for me?
And so that's another point. A lot of people that I know right here and right there and out there in the world really love a night off where it's not already scheduled for something. So you can give that to yourself. Open your date book right now on the computer or on the paper and block out a night a week, 7 nights a week, however many nights a week you want, so that you can do it. So this is about under-scheduling. You have to schedule your under-scheduling sometimes, especially if you're one of those type A, busy mom, working busy mom, all those kinds of people.
If you're a people pleaser, you gotta schedule some time in for you.
And you don't have to tell people what you're doing. When someone's like, can you come to my thing, whatever it is, on Wednesday, you can say, I would love to, I can't, I'm booked. And booked means you're laying on the couch with a book. Like, you don't have to say what it is.
Exactly. And I suggest something that I've been doing this year with my closer friends, or those that I'm like, I want to have radical honesty with, is I've literally been radically honest with them. And it's given us a new dynamic in our friendship or family relationships. So like, we can say our needs and those needs are respected. And it's been pretty freeing. Not every family member or friend is going to be this special person for you. Most will not understand, but if you have some friends that you feel like you can be totally honest with them, be totally honest with them. It just brings you closer and it has more appreciation for each other. And if someone takes your no not well, if they like react with anger or passive aggression or toxicity or trying to convince you, talk you into it, like no means fucking no. And that's a huge red flag for that relationship with that person anyways. That means they do not respect you and they don't respect your boundaries, because no is a boundary. And even if it's no about I coming to your party or no, I'm not going to bring presents or whatever it is, those are boundaries. And if people don't respect them, that is a magnifying glass into your relationship with that person.
Absolutely. So let's talk a minute about how you know when you're supposed to say no and when you're supposed to say yes. I imagine there's probably a couple, like there's those holiday things or parties where you're like actually super excited about it. So that's a hell yes, easy. Then there's like, oh God, no, that hopefully you can sneak out of and say you don't want to go to this year. But then there's probably all these ones in the gray area. Like, how do you figure out what makes up the rest of those things you're going to say yes to?
Yeah, honestly, it's all feeling for me. I like picture myself at that event and then it's feeling. Because like I don't have a hard and fast rule for anything. Like I am usually a no baby shower person, but I just went to a baby shower because I knew that it was going to be the exact scene and vibe that I wanted to be at. So like really just picture yourself there. Picture yourself there years in the past and you're like, is this an event that helps my heart grow in size or does this take away from my general joy in life? Yeah, it's all feeling for me.
And so for me also, it's like about thinking about that hell yes, right? So going within, thinking in your heart, and if it feels like, oh yeah, I want to be there, like hell yes, like something is pretty alive in you about it, and you are already thinking about what you're wearing and who's going to be there, and you feel yourself there, that's a hell yes. I would encourage you to find more freedom and peace in your holiday season and in your actual whole life. By saying no to the mediocre ones. To the ones that just aren't a hell yes yet.
This is the hell yes holiday. And the best thing ever about no's is every time you say a no to something that's not fully aligned with your best possible life, yeses just fucking pop up. Honestly, this has been my year of no, and every no becomes a 10 times bigger yes. That is so much more for me. That is so much better. No offense to the no's, but they're doing their great thing with people that actually want to be at their candle making party or whatever anyway. So it's a better thing for everyone. And honestly, the kindest thing you can do to someone when they invite you to something that you aren't that into is tell them no. Quickly, like right away and directly. It doesn't have to go on and on, just directly. Because if you're just like, yeah, cool, sounds good, like, and then they're expecting you there, then that's the worst thing.
That's a hell no.
That's a hell no, exactly. So have integrity, be kind to yourself, and be kind to all of your fellow humans out there this holiday season. We love you, and we can do it.
Yes.